quite low value. So this is Pleborus. He's gonna be playing some Genji, 2300 on Watch Point. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Who's going around the far side? Not a terrible idea. All right, there you go. There you go. All right, you're gonna cut him off. Good job. Perfect. If anyone doesn't know, Genji's headshots are ridiculous if he hits all three. Good, good, good. Good. I think you did really good there. Ooh, you're pressing. Okay. Good job. You probably want to hold your ult. It looks like they're going to be a... Oh! So, that's just, you know, deflect. Also, as you get higher and higher skill, remember, these people are going to be making that shot more often. If you're just jumping in front of a soldier, I know you don't think they can hit you, but at a certain point, they're going to be able to hit you.
Pass into the iris.
You know, could be better, obviously, but it was fine. You just got to work on the hit dash, turn 180, hit dash.
My ultimate is ready. Understood.
Helden sterben nicht.
So you're not using deflect. That would be my first. I mean, this is 2 times when it was just really clear areas to use deflect. Yeah. The main things I usually watch with Genji is when he chooses when to left or right click. Yeah. I mean, there's 4 or 5 people on you. You were going to die there. This feels like my Genji, Andre says. Well, you know, he's a tricky son of a bitch, right? And now they got a Doomfist. Or is that your Doomfist? So I notice you're using the quick melee a lot. Don't. It's not bad to use it when you do the burst. Damn. That's Doomfist for you. So remember, quick melee, if you're not getting a kill with it, unless you're doing Genji's burst, just doing it randomly is usually not worth it. It's more worth it to right click. Genji does... Yeah, so Genji does, I believe it's 28 damage per shuriken. He throws 3 of them. It's 86? 84 damage. 84 damage total. With chance to crit. Like, those should have been mouse ones there. Those should be mouse ones there as well. There you go. There's a good old mouse too. There you go. That's the time when it's okay to melee. Again, you had to deflect up the entire time.
I will not waste this chance.
Mensa says his buddy uses deflect around teammates to protect them. Is that good? I don't think it's bad. I mean, it's good to be able to, you know, stick with your team and do something with them, but if he's only using deflect to save his teammates, then eh. Okay, yeah, this is good. Get out of there. There you go. That's Genji right there. Perfect. Again, remember, meleeing is not nearly as good as right-clicking. But he did really good there, and that's where Genji, he shines on cleanup. When you keep getting dash resets, and you keep on killing people one by one by one. And that was... I would say there's a little bit of an issue. Hold on, let me double check this. Okay, so this is one of those things. You notice, and I keep on seeing this more and more and more. You notice how you're going to keep on attacking, you're going to keep on moving in as you attack someone? Like right now, you're gonna have no idea what's behind you, but you're just gonna keep on running that way, and you eat a rocket. Essentially, whenever there's too many variables in the field, what I always do is pick a side and then cleave towards the center. Try not to go straight center. And pick a side also works vertically as well. I consider height a flank as well. Left and right are flanks. Above is a flank, and below can be a flank if there is a path. So the problem is going straight up the center and then dying. What happens if you go straight center is that there's too many variables around you. There's too many people shooting at you, and they're gonna kill you, right? You're making the numbers advantage or disadvantage manually. It was also overtime. Yeah, it was overtime, but his Reinhardt was on the cart.
My genius is finally recognized.
What books do I read? Read Sun Tzu. Fucking 101, dude. Art of War is great. You want to read a book that's literally shaped parts of history. Sun Tzu. So here again, okay, now you're picking a side. See how you're on a side now? Before, you're just kind of jumping around the middle and trying to get stuff. Now pick the left side, correct. Like the Widow is up there. Hunt her ass down. Alright, now you gotta get out of there. Now you're surrounded. Oh shit, boy. Alright, you made it out. You're not gonna always get that lucky. Yeah, she got a full health. Don't bother with it. Also, I'm Scavenger. Thank you so much for the sub, my friend. Welcome to being a crony. Diving a little bit too deep. Good idea. It wasn't a terrible idea. I'll just say that. He went for the dash reset, right? He knew he was going to die if he just kind of like hobbled away. He went for a dash reset, tried to make a miracle happen. It didn't happen, but it wasn't a terrible idea. And now that most of your team is dead, be very careful now. Remember, if you die, this is like an extreme stagger. Yep. So using the dash to try to do some damage to Pharah, you needed to... You tried to pick a side, but it was in the middle of everyone still. You needed to pick, like, a secure side. Also, don't stand still. Almost never stand still and never do what you're doing there. I know what you're doing, but don't do it. Okay, not bad. Press up a little bit. This is when you want to press up a little bit and then retreat once you get like a shot in. Right, you don't want to let them... Oh, shit. Oh, and you use dash. Careful with flight. Okay, that was good. Again, that's where that melee messing that up. A little bit of a last-ditch effort. Yeah. Okay, alright, you probably want to get out of here, but hey, this is also a thing you can do. Alright, D.Va finally figured out she just wanted to attack you. That's actually really good by D.Va. That was your escape route. D.Va just got you killed there. So you were just way overcommitted. You should have known the point was lost way before you even started messing with that D.Va.
I will not waste this chance.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Heal up.
Is there a nerf for tire on the PTR?
The payload is approaching its destination.
Oh. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say maybe it wasn't worth it, but hey, that D.Va probably had res. Possible. You saved something there. And then the fist.
60 seconds remaining.
So again, watch being in the open way too much. As Genji especially, having targets on multiple sides of you is... Yeah, you can't do much about that one. What's that other Doomfist death?
Payload is approaching its destination.
So you do have a little bit of an issue keeping people in your... Fucking Doomfist. Fucking Doomfist, damn! And then you lost shortly after. So, I always draw this when I talk about Genji. Super simple. The idea of Genji is to shave. To cut. Essentially, here, let me just do a different color. If you think the battlefield is the blue square, where Genji wants to do his thing is like this. Essentially, you want to cut off these edges. Cut, 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 cut. Unlike Tracer, going through the center is very dangerous for him. Because Tracer can do it very, very quickly unless Genji gets a kill. And I think every Genji has felt it where you think you get a kill and then all of a sudden you die, you don't get the dash reset, and you're just in the middle of fucking nowhere and you're toast. So the concept is to chill on the edge of combat. Mainly, here, here. Usually not behind them, but you get the idea. And you want to poke from the edge of combat into the main place everyone's fighting. Whenever you see a weakness. Now, whether this means a weak hero or a weak formation or someone that's, standing out alone, stuff like this. Yeah. This is all essentially when you want to go in. And as you go in, you can go in with dash, and to get out, you can use deflect, or you can do it either way, whatever you want to do. But basically, the way you can test going through combat is with dash and deflect. And that's how you do it. And then from there, once you start getting a kill and the structure of the team's inadequate, then you can start staying more in the, I don't want to say the middle, but you can be in the middle of like the field, but while they are on one side of you. Right? That's what you kind of want to hope for. As you get higher and higher rank, you don't want to just rely on your double jumping to basically evade shots. As you get higher rank, people start landing their shit more. And Junkrat has two concussive mines now, so you're not getting fucking away from that thing. Stuff like that. But that's Genji in a nutshell.
Finally recognized.
So your accuracy was all right. Now I would say this: your mouse 1s and mouse 2s are getting a little rough. So one, learn, not lean, learn. Probably key to playing Genji. Learn when to mouse 1, when to mouse 2. Gotta know how to do that. You gotta know when you're out of range from your right clicks where like all three won't hit, which happens at I wanna say it's 7 meters. Roughly. No, I think it's 5. I think it's 5 to 7. I forget the exact, and it depends on your target. But I think 5 to 7 meters, your 3-shot attack will not hit like a normal sized model. So that's something you just have to learn over time. And when you get the feeling of when to right click and left click of the time, your positioning, it's not terrible, but sometimes again you're in the middle. You have enemies on too many fronts. Essentially, you're surrounded. There's someone over here, and when that happens, like you can't use deflect because you're getting shot from behind. Yada yada yada. Also, that leads us into logistics, which is you weren't using deflect much. Deflect more. Don't be greedy. That's what a lot of it comes down to. You're trying to get the extra shot off. You know what? Sometimes deflect, get the fuck out of there, heal up, fight to fight again. Live to fight again. Dashes were alright. I think they were fine. Dash is very versatile, right? You can use it on offensively, defensively. I think just keep using it. I think you're doing fine. As for the dash resets, a big issue. I don't want to say turn up your sensitivity because a lot of people have low sensitivities. But I think keeping things in your point of view was actually a big issue. Whenever you're dashing through targets, to turn around to hit them again, I mean, it looked like you picked up the mouse and you had to move it twice to even turn 180. So you may have to turn it up a little bit for when you're ulting and when you're, trying to get 180 to kill someone again from a dash. Information-wise, I think you're doing fine. Yeah. As always, I can always say this for everyone. Just know where your team's at. Know where the enemy team is at. Know what your team is doing and what they're trying to accomplish. And, see fit to help them accomplish that. Usually it's they want to get to one part of the map, and then from one part of the map you want to navigate to the next part of the map, and from that part you want to navigate to that part. Quite simple. That's how Overwatch works. It's actually a very, very simple game. It's actually why you don't really need comms in it. I know most people would disagree with me. I'm not saying not use comms at like a tournament level, but for the ladder, don't worry about it. Like, it's just about negating the choke point. Here's every map in a nutshell. Get through a choke point. Get to the next, like, median. Usually it'll be like a small little high ground. And that works for both point 1 and point 2 for King's Row. Or not King's Row. God damn it. Launch point in Gibraltar, which we just played. Right, on the first one, you want to take the high ground on the one map. Attack from this way. Go here. Second one, you want to essentially get these boxes or this pathway, and then top of the spaceship, and then push through there with all your flanks covered. It's very simple. It's all about just going from spot to spot to spot. That's how I see Overwatch. Yeah. I mean, I think you're doing all right. I don't think you're doing terrible. I've seen worse Genjis. I think you will get there eventually. But remember, most importantly is this. Don't have your back to the enemy. Don't go into the middle of combat and expect to get out alive. Stay on the fringe of combat. Remember, you don't have fall-off damage. Use it to your advantage. If you ever smell weakness, go in there, fucking kill him instantly, and get the hell out. Unless you see weakness again, in which case, continue. Right? Dash reset. Pa, 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 pa. If there's no questions, we will move on to the next one. Erhu, you're out of here. All right, peace. I think they'll make a pyro character. No. I think May is as close you're going to get to a pyro character. It's better to use dash from ability or burst damage as Genji. It can be used as either. The trademark of a good DPS is staying alive. So if that means you have to sometimes the safe answer or the easier answer is to dive in to burst someone down so you get a dash reset. You can either go deeper or you can get to another place that's safer. But if you're so far away that you can't get a kill, then yeah, you can dash away. There's no problem about that. That looks like all the questions. Ba-da-ba.